What if I told you that thousands of seniors across the world are using one unusual yet simple trick to stay young, not just in body, but in mind and spirit too? And no, it's not some magic pill or expensive supplement. It's not a strict diet or hours at the gym either. In fact, it's something you can start doing today, from the comfort of your home. The youth crisis no one talks about. Aging is a privilege, but for many, it comes with challenges that often go unspoken. Loneliness, memory fog, aches and pains, a lack of purpose. These aren't just physical changes. They impact how we feel, how we live, and how we connect with the world around us. In fact, according to the World Health Organization, loneliness is as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It raises the risk of dementia, heart disease, and even early death. That's terrifying. But it doesn't have to be the story we accept, because something incredible is happening in senior communities, small towns, and homes across the globe. A new kind of awakening. And it all starts with one unexpected practice, the weird trick that's making a huge difference. So, what's this weird trick everyone's talking about? It's called intentional micro routines, tiny daily habits, so small they're almost invisible, that stack up over time to create powerful results. These routines aren't complicated. In fact, they're surprisingly simple. A 5-minute gratitude journal before bed, a 10-minute walk after breakfast, stretching while the coffee brews, calling a friend every Sunday afternoon. They seem almost too easy, but that's what makes them work. They're doable, they're sustainable, and most importantly, they activate something powerful in the brain. You see, when we consistently perform these tiny actions, we trigger the brain's reward system. Dopamine, the feel-good chemical, is released. Our mood improves. Over time, these habits become rituals, anchors that give the day structure, meaning, and flow. The science behind it. Here's what the science says. Studies from Harvard, Stanford, and Yale all confirm that consistent daily routines improve cognitive function, reduce stress hormones, and enhance physical mobility in older adults. When your day has rhythm, your brain doesn't have to guess what comes next. This lowers mental fatigue and improves memory. And there's more. When routines involve creativity, physical movement, or social connection, they boost neuroplasticity. That means your brain is literally rewiring itself to stay younger and sharper. Think of your brain like a garden. The more you tend to it, with movement, connection, purpose, the more it blooms. The 5-minute morning reset that changes everything. Here's one of the most powerful routines seniors are adopting around the world, and it only takes 5 minutes. The morning reset. Sit up in bed and take 3 deep breaths. Just this alone slows your heart rate, calms your nervous system, and boosts oxygen to the brain. Say out loud one thing you're grateful for. Gratitude has been shown to improve sleep, reduce depression, and increase life satisfaction. Drink a glass of water with a pinch of salt or a slice of lemon. After 8 hours without fluids, your body craves hydration. This kickstarts digestion and energy levels. Stretch your arms, neck, and legs gently. This activates blood flow and reduces morning stiffness. Set one positive intention for the day. Today, I will smile at a stranger. Today, I will take care of myself. A single guiding thought can shape your choices all day long. This might sound too simple to work, but when practiced consistently, it becomes a form of mindfulness, a ritual, a return to the self. Real stories, real people. Meet Margaret. She's 72. After retiring, she felt lost and isolated, but she started painting for 15 minutes a day. At first, it felt silly, even pointless, but over time, her mornings began to feel brighter. She joined a local art group, made new friends. Her mood lifted, her health improved. Then there's Daniel, 68. He began walking every evening around his block. Now, the neighbors greet him. He sleeps better. He feels connected to his community again. These aren't isolated cases. They're part of a growing movement of seniors refusing to fade into the background. They're choosing to thrive. The hidden power of purpose. Now let's talk about something that might surprise you. Even more than routines or brain hacks, it is called purpose. Research shows that having a sense of purpose, no matter how big or small, is one of the strongest predictors of long-term health, happiness, and even lifespan. Yes, even more than exercise. In fact, a 7-year study of over 7,000 older adults found that those with a clear sense of purpose were 15% less likely to die early. That's huge. But here's the thing. Purpose doesn't have to mean saving the world. It could be watering your plants. It could be babysitting your grandkids every Friday. It could be writing down your life story so future generations know who you are. Purpose is simply knowing that you matter. And when you combine purpose with small daily routines, that's where the magic really begins. The youth trifecta seniors swear by. So what exactly are the key ingredients behind this weird trick that's helping seniors stay young? It's what we call the youth trifecta. Movement. No, not heavy lifting or marathons. Simple, low-impact movements like Tai Chi, walking, or chair yoga. Even gentle stretching improves joint health, blood flow, and energy. Connection. We're wired to connect. Phone calls, tea with a neighbor, group hobbies, they're not just fun. They're medicine for the mind and soul. Mindfulness. A moment to pause, to breathe, to reflect. Journaling, praying, meditating, anything that brings you into the present moment. These three elements, movement, connection, mindfulness, form the foundation of staying mentally and physically vibrant. Debunking the myths of aging. We need to talk about the lies we've been told, because society loves to define aging as decline. But the truth is, many people become their best selves after 60. They finally slow down enough to hear their inner voice. They discover hidden talents. They learn how to live with intention, not just momentum. Here are a few myths worth busting. It's too late to start something new. False. Seniors are starting businesses, learning instruments, and picking up new languages every day. Your brain can't change after a certain age. Wrong again. Neuroplasticity exists well into our 80s and 90s, especially when we challenge the mind. Getting older means being alone, only if you choose to be. Connection is always within reach, through family, friends, community centers, even online groups. Aging doesn't mean fading. It can mean rising. Create your own staying young blueprint. So, how can you start today? Let's build your personal staying young blueprint. Just grab a piece of paper and answer these 5 simple questions. What's one small thing I can do each morning to feel energized? Who can I connect with this week, even for 5 minutes? What's one hobby or interest I've always wanted to try or return to? What is something I'm grateful for today? What purpose can I serve this week? These small steps may feel insignificant at first, but over time, they shape your days, and your days shape your life. Your time isn't over, it's just beginning. There's a quote I love that goes like this: "We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing." So today, I invite you to start playing again, to reclaim your energy, to own your wisdom, to start a routine that serves you instead of draining you. Because this isn't about resisting age, it's about embracing it with open arms and proving that life after 60 can be the most vibrant chapter of all. If this message resonated with you, or if you know a senior who could use a little spark of joy, please share this video with them. Leave a comment below. What's one tiny habit you're going to start this week? And if you'd like more wisdom, wellness, and inspiration for living fully at every age, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. This community is growing, and you belong here. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and most of all, stay young in spirit.